Standing in front of Kīhei on South Kihei Road. I just did a live on North Kihei Road and said I would go live again if I found anything newsworthy, so to speak. And this is definitely very, very newsworthy. Right in front of Kīhei, Cam 2, the beach, Maui Kama'ole 2. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty wild, actually. Let me turn the camera around and show you. So we're right here next to the public restrooms, and you can see here an absolute anatomy of our sub-street structure, completely exposed. We've got sewer line, water line, power lines, everything totally washed out here in front of Kīhei. You can see South Kihei Road is basically been severed, imploded, and this tree has been dismantled, uprooted, and it's got the road closed down here, a small section, I would assume, and hope power has been turned off. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. Obviously a vulnerable area, I think, kind of a low spot, kind of driving around now, noticing sort of the geography of the area and how this is definitely a low, a collection point, I would say, of sorts, and just has absolutely decimated the road. I'll take you guys around on the one wheel so you can see it a little bit. And then we're going to do a little cruise on South Kihei Road because, in the midst of all of this kind of not great news, I think there is good news, which is what? The sun's out again. Yes, there's lots of people here just chilling, having a good time. So it kind of feels like sort of business as usual down here in South Kihei. I was expecting it to be kind of worse, but it's not that bad. Just a little bit of destruction here and there, but it's not keeping people from pulling out the Tommy Bahama chairs, pulling up a nice book, and enjoying the day. But here, let me show you a different angle of this South Kihei Road destruction. And the cops are here making sure that people don't cross the barrier. Anywho, as I promised, I know a lot of you are probably curious what things are looking like in Kihei right now. I know I was, because I live on the west side of Maui. I'd heard a lot of stories. I'd seen a lot of videos. I was not down here because obviously I was sequestered in my home trying to stay off the roads as the county encouraged people to stay home, which we did. But now I'm going to say things, gosh, they're not looking as bad as I had thought. So this is actually a report of optimism. Things already seem to have dried up, and the sweeping has occurred. And we're going to continue to drive around and one wheel around and see what else I can find to report to you guys. But ultimately, I'm feeling pretty good about South Kihei right now. That's kind of the worst that I've seen so far. In the comments, let me know if there's any specific areas that you'd prefer that I go check out. Thanks, man. And I'm happy to do so. Certain hot spots I know got hit harder than others, but I heard Target's underwater. That actually makes me feel kind of good because I'm not a big Target fan. I wish I could say I'm kidding, but I'm not a big Target fan. But anyway, wouldn't want to wish destruction on any operation. But anywho, I don't know if the pictures are real or not. These days, everything is like, is it real or is it AI? There's a house that fell into the river at Eel Valley, is what I heard, confirmed. Put it on the channel yesterday. But again, a lot of people are questioning everything you see now. Continuing on here, the parks are closed. Obviously not a good time to be in the ocean because there's a ton of debris and nasty stuff coming down. And at this time is when you'll see a lot of predators enter the water because they want to, go after the fishies in the murky water. So not a good time to ever go in the water when things are murky, so to speak. But just quickly showing you here in front of Camp Sands. They're asking people to stay away from the trees. There could be branches that come down without warning, is what he just said. But you can see it's kind of getting back to the best weather on the planet. A little break in the action, so to speak, and hopefully the storm has passed and the worst has happened, so to speak. I don't know. Here I am in front of Kihei Shores, and of course, Hale Kamaole, one of my favorite complexes. But I think this guy's got the right idea. Right? That's what we should all be doing on Maui at some point in time, is just laying and enjoying the Maui magical molecules. Playing a little baseball down here. A little catch, I should say. Catch. For those of you just joining the live, I just showed some South Kihei road destruction. I'm gonna head back that direction. You guys can take it in a little bit more on this live, what's going on down here in Kihei, the vibe, the weather. We got some blue sky, we got some sunshine, and we got half of South Kihei Road missing down here. I've by no means done a full assessment of the south side. Pretty much this is my second stop on this tour, quote unquote. I did drive the west side of Maui all the way from Ukemehame to the north end, and I did not see anything other than a couple of sailboats that had been put on the reef, and also there's a catamaran, a sugar beach that's on the reef. So 3 boats I've seen so far on the reef. Maui Park Shore, let's go. One of my favorite condos. Of course, they're all my favorites. Well, that's not true. There's a few that are not my favorites. I just don't talk about it. Haleakala Shores. Yeah, come on, man. With a name like Haleakala Shores, how could you miss? I'm kind of going the wrong way here, aren't I? Oops. Oops. Okay, so here we are, Kamaole Point. I'll go ahead and switch over real quick here. There we go. All right. So just to orientate you, right across from Cantu, Kihei Akahi, Maui, Banyan. For those of you that simply orientate yourself by restaurants, Coconuts is right over here. Hale Pauhana on the ocean side, the Royal Mauian. And then we'll just give one more drive by here, excuse me. Coming up on your right or your left. Thanks, man. It's the thing about electric vehicles, they're so quiet, stealthy. So here we are. So directly across from Kihei Akahi. Now, if you enjoy full coverage reporting of Maui events, I don't think Hawaii News Now is going to bring you this level of detail. Love a thumbs up, a shaka, a subscribe, and of course, sharing is caring. Bringing more awareness to what's going on Maui, sharing that sunshine vibe, letting people know, hey, it's okay to come. We got to support these businesses. We got to kick tourism back into gear, because we know that's the last thing Mayor Bisson's trying to do, right? He's economic non-development. He's economic reverse development. So what do we have left? We got social media. We have the power of the people, right? That's all it is, man. With people power, we don't need the government. They're just a bunch of morons anyway. But together we can change the world. Butterfly flaps its wings in South America, and you have a hurricane of tourism happening again on Maui. So thank you guys for sharing. Thanks for caring. Thanks for subscribing. I'm out here trying to make a little difference, and I know you are too, so I appreciate that. Kama ole lalu. Just blows my mind how everything in Kihei is named after Kama ole. It's like, all right, guys, you guys had like writer's block? The condo makers are like, well, what should we call this one? Oh, brah, I think we should like call them Kama ole. Hey, bro, we used that name like 20 times already. It's okay, bro. Can. Take the rest of the day off. Let's just call it a kamaole. What about the beach, bro? Kamaole 1. What about the next one? Hey, I don't know, man. It's YouTube Live. You can just say whatever you want. That's the beauty. That's the liberty. There's no scripting. There's no pressure. It's just let it flow, baby. Let's go. Kamaole. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Much aloha. Come to Maui. Support. Stay in a condo called Kamaole. You almost have no choice. I will continue to go live if I see anything worth seeing or newsworthy. You know what I'm saying? I will. I promise. Hopefully that's the last of the destruction, though. I've had enough. Had enough destruction on Maui. Don't need any more. Okay? Please, God, let it stop. What was it? You know what I mean? All right, I'm out of here. Next stop, I have my steed here, my trusty steed, the Laramie, with the mountain bike pad, ready to go mountain bike. Oh, who else is a big Ram fan? Oh, dude, I love Rams. Oh, the Cummins turbo diesel. Oh, brah, with the moto metal. Oh, so sick, dog. All right, guys. Till next time. I'm gonna quit while I'm behind. And for those of you that don't like the mustache, I don't care. All right.